Yeah, so I just got this knife. It's pretty fucking sick. It's made out of some nice ass steel, some stainless steel bullshit. It's called the Timber Rattler. It's really nice, you know. It's like fucking thick as hell. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty fucking thick.
Yeah, it's a really nice fucking knife. God, we gotta bury this wallet, dude.
Yeah, well, fucking hurry up.
Really important wallet, man.
Fucking do it.
There's a lot of money in this wallet. Yeah, it's a lot. But we got this interview to do.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, let's do this. Let's go.
All right.
Well, fuck it, I'll come back later. We'll worry about that shit later.
Yeah.
I've been trapping out the bando, chilling with my grandma. Grew up down in Florida, raised me in the endo. Said they raised me in the endo, yeah.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What the fuck is up? Once again, we are back at the bando and we are chilling. It's hot as fuck. Look at my face. I'm sweating.
It's BandoNchill time.
It's BandoNchill indeed time. We have a very special guest for you today.
It's me.
It's not Cam Man.
No,
it's not. It's not Cam Man. He actually is replacing Young Kushy while he's on vacation,
Doing some
Young
shit.
Kushy, doing some Young Kushy shit.
Making sick beats and shit.
Doing whatever the fuck.
Is that what Young Kushy does?
I mean, I guess. I mean, that's what I hear.
I mean, there's no telling what he does.
Young Kushy
in his
does
spare
everything.
time.
Yeah.
Does everything.
Does
Yeah,
a lot of
so
shit.
welcome to the show once again. And like I said, we have a special guest who can come in whenever they want to.
Whenever they want to.
We have Yume in the building. We have Yume in the fucking building, guys.
You're on BandoNchill. BandoNchilling with us.
Welcome to the BandoNchill.
Thank you.
Welcome. Like I said, we're doing
fantastic.
So
It's an honor.
fantastic.
It's an honor.
Yeah, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
First
Thank
of all,
you
I
guys for
appreciate it
having
for coming on the show.
No problem.
Anybody interested, you know, as long as you got something cool you're doing, you're totally welcome to BandoNchill.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We got
Kyle the Oak Tree.
Kyle the motherfucking Oak Tree. in the
Like
building.
always.
Cam Man, formerly known as Dead Boy Cam or Party Boy Cam or
Party boy.
Yeah,
This is Party boy.
oh, actually, I'm the Party Boy. Quantum
Sex
Sex Boy
boy.
in the building.
Sex
Don't-
boy.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. Anyways, like I said, we have Yume in the building. Thank you for coming by. She is a model, actually, local model of the Augusta area, and we're gonna get right the fuck into it.
Yes,
We're gonna
please.
talk to
Take
you
us right
about. Tell us about you and how you do things and
How does
modeling.
what's the day-to-day life like?
Yeah.
For a model?
Yes, because I'm totally unaware of like that realm of, you know, profession.
Well, assuming that I have a photo shoot today, for example, let's say, I would probably wake up pretty early, like around 6 in the morning. I have to make
Too
sure.
much.
Yeah.
Early riser.
I have to make sure that I'm dressed, you know, do all the regular get ready stuff. A lot of the times I don't have to do my makeup or hair though. Usually they have somebody
So already on point?
there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On there.
fleek.
No, I don't wake up this way. Okay.
I just hopped out of bed like that.
Yeah, just hop out of bed, just like
That's how all models are.
ready to
Yeah.
go, right?
That's how all models are.
Yeah. So usually I do all my work either in Columbia or in Atlanta. So one of the reasons why I have to wake up early is because I have to drive there.
Okay.
I don't like to eat before a photo shoot. I pig out right afterwards though, like
Oh,
immediately
yeah,
afterwards.
of
Yeah, I
course.
treat
You like
myself to
use like the
like
water weight
yeah.
or something before you go in? Is that like an objective or something? Like,
what?
Like losing water weight or something? Like I know like
Yeah.
for
No, it's
bodybuilders
just
or something
I don't
like that.
because like if I
You're
Dehydration
not a
or
bodybuilder though. I mean,
No, I'm not a
maybe you
bodybuilder.
are. I mean, I don't know.
not that
Body
kind of
for
modeling.
show, that's like what a bodybuilder would do. And I know they would dehydrate themselves,
It's-
like, but that's kind of an
Or they
extreme
drink
thing.
this
to me.
No,
Like,
yeah, no.
some
See,
shit.
my thing is the reason why I don't like to eat before a photo shoot is just because when I get there, I have to like sit still for a really long time, and it's just kind of.
You have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
and stuff.
right. So I
okay,
don't want
that
I don't want to
makes
risk
sense.
it with
That makes
anything.
sense. That
So.
totally makes sense.
I was about to say, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure coffee is definitely out of the question.
Oh yeah,
More
yeah.
out.
I save myself. I have a banquet afterwards every single time. Always.
Yeah, that sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Honey buns and zebra cakes.
Or so, how long have you been modeling for?
I've been modeling since I was about 18. I did go to a school for like the runway stuff and teach me how to do
That's
all
pretty
the
cool.
And I've been doing it since then. I didn't really start taking it seriously though until I hit around 19, maybe. It took me like a year before I finally started taking it seriously.
Okay.
So yeah, and since then I've been in a couple of magazines and a couple of online stuff.
Ooh, okay, nice. Nice. Where can the people find you at? If they want to check out your mom. What's your Instagram name? This is where I'm going with that.
Okay.
We're gonna stretch you out in the
Yeah, we're gonna stretch you out.
All right, so I'm just gonna spell the Instagram name because it's kind of
I'll type it right below you.
consonants.
I'll
It's
type
all
it right below
consonants.
you and
So
I
it's-
edit the video. Don't worry.
So it's BRDRLNGRL. It's supposed to stand for Borderline Girl.
Okay.
I can see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Catch her on Instagram, motherfucker.
Do it.
We out here.
So this is BandoNchill.
Yeah. Like I said, thank you for coming on the show once again.
Yes.
So how long have you lived in this area?
I've lived here a few times. I keep like moving out and coming back. Something keeps sucking
Welcome
me back
back.
in here.
Welcome back in.
Is
I was about to
something
say-
pushing you out, or something keep bringing you back?
Bringing me back.
Okay.
Well, see, I keep wanting to. I want to live. I can't stand to stay in one place forever. Like I grew up in a military family, so it was
Right.
every
Yeah.
3 years moving.
Kind of get used to that lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get anxious staying in one spot for too long. But I've got family here. I always end up coming back here. So
So that's what draws you back is just the family.
yeah.
So what inspired you to want to be a model? Like what hit you one day and you were like, damn, I should be a model?
See.
Was somebody just like, you know, you definitely have like that model face or something like that, or
Well, when I was a kid, my parents wanted me to get into modeling.
okay.
They pushed me really hard for it for a while, and then I remember one time they got scammed out of like $500.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a fake modeling agency?
Yeah,
or
they were
something?
like, we can make your kid a
Dude, I've
star,
heard of
like
that.
you know,
That's a
yeah,
thing?
it is. And
Take your
then
money,
they did
we'll
like
make your kid a star.
right.
That's exactly
They
what
did all the
said.
pictures and everything, and then my they were like, come back next week to get your pictures, like you know, the photocopies of your pictures, and they had completely like cleared out the building.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like.
Sean.
So after that, my parents kind of gave up. They were like,
little
we're
bit
not getting
discouraging.
scammed again.
Pretty
Screw that. But since then, it's been stuck in my head. Like, I want to be a model. I want to be a model. And I didn't really know why I wanted to do it. But now I realize that, you know, it's a lot about body image. And there's a lot of ways that I could change people's perspectives about how they see the fashion and beauty industry and the way young people look at themselves.
Right.
If you're comfortable with yourself, that'll like teach an idea that kids should look in the mirror and see
Right,
themselves.
right, exactly. Because I grew up not feeling like I was, you know, I didn't think I was the prettiest girl in the world, and I had self-esteem issues just like most people do at that age. And I still managed to pull myself together and like, you know, get in front of the camera and like, you know, sometimes I don't really have all that confidence that I'm exuding, but it's just kind of a fake it till you make it kind of thing, you know? Like, you still gotta believe in yourself even when you don't feel like you want to.
That is the message.
Yeah,
Believe in
wow, that's a
yourself.
super. Well, where's the dream sign? Where's the fucking dream sign? Guys, never forget. Dream.
Dream.
Dream big,
Shit.
motherfucker. Look at that. Dream. That was actually very motivational.
Yes, that
Thank
was.
you.
Get motivated.
That was very motivational.
Damn, I'm gonna be a model.
Yeah,
Do it.
you can
Hey, wait, you're modeling for me.
I mean,
Look at that.
It's a 6 a.m. thing.
You stopped me at 6
could be a model.
a.m.
I mean, you could be.
No,
Man.
stop.
I think you could.
Anyone could be a
Turn
model.
red. You can be a model.
You could be one.
Hey, doing those
Yeah,
poses are hard. Don't underestimate
Yeah,
modeling.
I would not be able to do like the schedule. Definitely. That
Oh,
would be way
yeah.
too much for me.
Yeah, that seems okay. So when it comes to the poses,
Do they teach them to you there? Do they tell you what they want from you?
No.
Do
So-
you act natural?
You kind of have to act natural. You're not, a lot of people think that when you're doing modeling, it's just like, oh, pose, right? But
Love it.
yeah,
Love it.
right. It's
Love
like,
it.
give
Love
me
it.
sexy, give me the tiger, yeah. Yeah, just like some of this.
Blue steel? Can I see blue steel?
Yeah, just the,
This is my blue steel.
yeah. It's hot, yeah, that's right.
Magnum.
Get him.
That was my Magnum.
Get him.
Pretty good.
I imagine 2 letters nothing like what it would be like in real life.
No, yeah. See, when you see modeling on movies, you know, it just gives you a bunch of stereotypes and cliches.
Yeah.
And
But it's not how.
This is a more
No,
realistic,
like it.
definitely not.
more realistic perspective.
It's like what I do, I don't just stand in one spot unless they tell me to. Usually I'm constantly moving, but I have to move really
They're like
slowly.
trying to get
so-
like action shots of you or something?
No, it's just because you want to look more natural. So rather than sitting in one spot, you know, you're just constantly
You're like
slowly
moving slowly.
Yeah,
you're,
very
like,
slowly.
getting, like
Yeah.
multiple frames, like trying to look for that one.
Right, for
perfect
the one
spot.
perfect one.
Okay.
And if they like something, if they see something they like, they'll be like, okay, freeze. And then you just like do that, and then you do a little bit of alternations with like your facial expressions or something. It's like you gotta get the minute details. goes.
So you probably average like.
Let me go on ahead and open up this door. It's kind of getting hot in here.
You probably average like 1,000 photos per photo shoot, huh?
It's a bunch.
Could've been-
There's,
it's a lot.
yeah, and then you gotta fish through them. The photographer fishes through them and finds like the very best ones that really capture what you're trying to go for.
Right.
And so, I don't know. Sometimes I'm at my photographer's place for hours. Yeah.
Seems like a process.
Yeah.
Do you work with like just one person, or do you, like you said, you travel to like Columbia and Atlanta? Are there like different? Do you have like an agent?
Yeah,
Do you
that's what I was
get any
about to
shout out to
ask.
your agencies or
I'm
anything?
actually self-represented.
Oh,
Okay, that's pretty good.
self-made.
Yes.
Self-made.
Self-made.
Exactly,
Bitch,
self-made,
baby.
100%.
Nice.
So how does that work being a self-made model? So people, you just go to those people and then they're like, we'll give you money for this, or like, how does that work when you're self-independent?
So I have a model Mayhem account. It's kind of like a Facebook or MySpace for models and
agency?
photographers. Yeah.
That's what's up.
For,
Kind of like SoundCloud. Check me out.
Yeah, so it's like SoundCloud, but for models and photographers, artists. And usually I have a portfolio set up on there. I've also got one set up on Instagram. You know, you can see my stuff either place. And if somebody likes what they see, they'll contact me. They'll be like, hey, how much would it be to book you for this or this? We've got this coming up, right? So I usually take things like that, but to fill in the spaces between where I have no work, I go up to a photographer in Columbia. His Instagram handle is Columbia Boudoir.
Columbia.
We better shout you out. Goddamn bando, man. We gotta shout you out. Goddamn bando,
Bando and
baby.
Chill in Columbia.
Pause everything right now. Battery's about to die.
Double Bando and Chill.
Double bando and
bando
chill.
chill.
Wow. Once again. Okay,
So we were right in the middle of this shit. Let's get right back in the middle.
yeah.
Right up in the middle.
Any questions that you guys want to ask her before I
I
get
was
to
curious.
the JQ
I'll let
section?
you go
Go
first.
ahead.
I do have a question. Have you actually been in a very uncomfortable position, like on a really hot rock or something like that?
Really hot rock. What the fuck is a really hot rock, Kyle?
Like literally, like a hot ass rock. Like,
Someone's got
like you're out in the middle.
Yeah.
Literally chilling on a hot
On a
ass
hot rock.
Yeah, like they're just like
Stuck
go ahead,
outside
sit on
of
that
hot
rock, and
day.
you're just like, I'm burning my ass
The
off.
director's like, we need more pictures. Get on that hot.
Get on
Yeah.
it. It's 100 degrees outside. But fuck it. Just
Yeah,
get
it's like
on that
100
fucking
degrees
ride.
outside. It's hot as hell, but we need that.
I have been in two kinds of uncomfortable situations. One was more of just like a this is awkward kind of thing.
Yeah.
The second one was a pose situation where I had to be, I was completely naked on a cold floor in a cold studio, and I had to be like this, like back arched as far as it would go with my hand up. And I was there for, I think, 45 minutes before anybody even took a picture of me. He said, I'm having some technical difficulties. Just stay there. Back arched, everything. Just don't move. Don't move at all. My left hand went numb. I couldn't feel like my spine. Please.
Technical.
I would've been like,
Yeah.
fix that shit
Oh.
quick.
He was tricking you. He was pulling you.
I know, and then the thing is that he didn't even use those pictures afterwards because we couldn't get the lighting right.
Oh, fuck.
So there are those people
I'd
in the
be
modeling
pretty pissed.
Yeah, I
Did you
was
put in all that
Fuck
work?
that guy, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuck that
Fuck
guy.
that guy.
No,
Fuck him.
No, he's the best guy. No,
Okay, he's actually really okay. He's okay. It's all good.
He's alright. He's okay.
It was just a joke.
It was just technical difficulties. It was just
Don't take it seriously. Please don't kill us.
Oh, yeah, you got something you
I
want
was
to
curious.
Man,
Has anybody ever like gotten into the realm of like, hey, have you ever thought about acting, or has anybody ever approached you things like that?
That's a good one. Thank you.
I have thought about actually not acting like screen acting, but I've thought about voice acting before.
Oh, I thought about
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought about doing that
How do
shit
you
too.
get into voice acting, please?
So from what I know, because I've never actually tried getting into it, I've heard some people, tell me that I should, but I've never gotten into it before. But from what I know, you have to create, use a microphone just like this. You gotta have complete silence in the background and just do a couple
portfolio
of
of
just a
sounds?
couple of different like monologues basically. You have to show different styles and different things
Different
you can do.
voices.
Ranges of emotion.
Yeah.
Right. So and then you do that.
Cry.
I'm so
happy now. Now I'm happy.
Yes, and any accents that you can do, any singing or anything like that, you put it on there, right? You put it on either a CD or like a USB or something, and you just hand it out to agencies.
So my mixtape of voice acting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Voice
yeah.
acting
What's it all
mixtape.
about, bro?
Voice acting
Yeah.
mixtape.
Dropping. It's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be lit as fuck.
Oh yeah, live with the
shit.
Bando mixtape coming soon, nigga. Bow. See y'all niggas next week.
Next week.
Next.
This won't even be up. The Bando and Chill will be
Yeah,
done.
actually,
before
yeah, it would
this.
actually
Yeah.
already be over, but it's here. So,
Always here.
We be out here.
all right. We actually have some questions from your fans. Is that cool?
Oh shit! Look at
Oh,
this.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's just some of your fans just want to ask you a few questions here. All right, so this question is from JizzNugget79.
Great name.
He says, oh, what the hell?
You can't read JQ?
JQ can't read?
I can't read.
He
He's so
says,
shook. So shook.
I know.
he says, who influenced you to be a model? Is there a certain person that influenced you to be a model? Like you know, like Tyra Banks or like...
I do watch a lot of America's Next Top Model.
Hey,
Shout out Tyra Banks.
follow me, Tyra Banks.
Come on, Tyra. Give me some love.
But yeah, so who other model-wise influenced you to be? Is what Jizz Nugget wants to know.
I don't really have anyone. I don't really like. I mean, I take
Yourself
a few.
as an inspiration.
Yeah, I mean, I'm constantly looking at other models and seeing what they're doing, but there isn't one in specific that I would say is like an inspiration to me. I gather my inspiration from a bunch of different people in a bunch of different places. Mostly TV shows, actually.
Like America's Next Top Model?
Yeah, like America's Next Top Model, or like, I don't really watch Pretty Little Liars, but sometimes I'll look up like the
remember that
screenshots.
show.
Yeah, like the screenshots. They're just cute. They're cute, right? So.
You hear that, Tyra Banks? That's diversity right there.
Hey, come to the band up, Tyra Banks, bet you won't.
Bet she won't.
Man.
Was that all from Jizz Nuggets?
No, fuck no. We got another question from another one of your fans, actually.
Oh, okay.
What's the name?
This guy is Bong Lord.
It's the Bong Lord. We got the Bong Lord.
Shout out to Bong Lord 420. He says, what beauty tips do you swear by?
Beauty tips that I swear by. Well, I've got naturally curly hair, so
That's always a good one.
yeah. So I don't shampoo as often as people with straight hair should, because curly hair is usually drier. So don't shampoo that much. Maybe like once a week, and more conditioning. Focus on the conditioning. That's for the hair. For the face, I'd say coconut oil.
Ooh, coconut oil.
I love coconut oil.
That should be everything.
I mean, I think
coconut oil will fix your life.
I think personally, I think it's a black person thing too.
Oh, coconut oil, hell yeah. Girl,
Let me
yeah.
ask one of these, JQ.
Oh wait, from which fan? Which one?
I think I want to go with Rimjob 87.
Okay, what is? Okay, all right. What's the firm? Yeah.
He says,
Hey man, we don't make the names. These people
Yeah.
are weird as hell.
he's asking a controversial question time.
Oh.
How do you feel about the controversy of the size zero debate in the industry?
Actually, I was watching something the other day.
Oh, shout out Rim Job. Shout out Rim Job.
I was watching something the other day about how France was the first country in the world to actually ban women with like weight issues in the modeling industry. So you have to go to a doctor and get your BMI looked at and get
What
you
does
like
he
a
mean by
physical.
weight issues? What does France mean when they say that?
Well, you can't be like like anorexia and bulimia and
So
other.
you can't have like an eating disorder?
Right,
or-
you can't have an
or
eating disorder.
mental-
You have to be healthy mentally and physically. Like you can't be underweight in order to do that, because a lot of models show up there pretty much skin bones because they want to
starving
be.
themselves to be a
Right,
model.
right.
And that's not how you're supposed to do it.
No.
Shout out.
Yeah.
France knows what they're doing.
You just gotta take care of yourself. And so
Exactly.
honestly, I like the way France did that, because it's kind of setting an example for the rest of the world. And I really do hope that the rest of the world starts to. I mean, it's
They do
getting
it
there,
on
right?
France level, yeah.
People are starting to see all those thick girls, and
Yeah,
they're like,
and then
damn,
you're like,
got that booty
damn,
though,
yeah,
yeah. So I
for
mean,
sure, for sure.
You hear that?
Hopefully.
Here first. Thick booty is what matters. Ass. That's what it was. Ass.
Rule 63 Patrick Star.
Ass everywhere.
That's what it really reminds me of. Dude. It's kind of
That is a female Patrick Star.
female Patrick Star. That's what
Female
that
Patrick
is.
Star.
And
There's also some really good side boob action. If we
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like
there's
side
yeah.
Side paint right there.
Side
That's
boob
something
painting. Yeah.
All right, so we got one more question from your fans. Just
I'm gonna say, can I read this one?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Just pick a fan name and then just pick a question.
Alright, let's see. Let's see. Alright, this one is from Pussy Smasher 420.
Pussy Smasher.
What is it with the 420 last name?
I don't know.
Guys,
They need to
stop
stop.
doing that.
Hotheads.
Guys, stop.
They really need to stop.
We're not.
I think that's
All right.
misogynistic and disgusting.
Okay.
Pussy Smasher, you should change your fucking name. I'm out here and I'm representing. You need to know this now.
Anyways,
Anyways,
yeah, go ahead.
what if you were to actually go with any sort of agency? Who would you go with?
That's a great question.
Shout out Pussy Smasher.
Honestly, I think this agency called Wilhelmina Models. I've seen a lot of people on there that are just, I don't gorgeous.
Where are they based in from?
They have different locations. I believe they have one in New York, but the one that I really wanted to go to is the one in Chicago. Because I have a weird thing. I just want to be in Chicago. I don't know.
Have you ever been to
Chicago calls me. I've never been to Chicago.
Is it because of the movie Chicago?
No, it's a good movie.
Can you do the Chicago accent?
No, I can't.
I can't do it either. I mean, we can try
Chicago.
What? Was
Chicago.
Like the A, Chicago?
I don't know.
I mean, that was kind of Canadian.
That was kind of Canadian. I've been to Canada.
I mean, it is what it is.
You just have to say A a lot for
A, for the
Canadian.
Canadians.
Yeah, and it's saying, instead of saying about, you say a boot. A boot.
Das Boot.
A boot.
Das
Yeah.
Boot.
A boot.
A boot what, Jake?
A
You,
boot
what are we
what?
doing here? What's it all about?
We're a boot to fucking. We're a boot to fucking get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's almost time to roll out
So
of here.
once
Yes,
again,
it is.
once again, I would like to thank my very special guest Yume for coming.
Thank you, Yume.
Thank you.
Thank you.
man.
This has been
Listen,
Bando and
you
Chill.
can-
We've been Bando and Chilling so hard.
We've been on chill all goddamn week.
Day.
I think. I don't know. I don't even remember.
Year,
most of the
we're
time,
always
I'm
out here
drunk as
Bando and
fuck.
chilling.
Yeah, I mean, but thank you, Yume. Thank you once again for coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you guys for having me.
We'll
Thank you,
definitely.
Kushy.
We're gonna have her links. You can follow her, check her out.
Check
if
out
you ever
that
wanna
IG
see.
page.
If you
all
have
out.
some, if you know some modeling agencies that may want.
JQ, what's
her-
that?
What?
What's that,
What do you
JQ?
mean? What are you talking
What is
about?
it?
The fuck is that? You see that?
Son of a bitch.
What the fuck is that?
Yo, man. What the
Hey,
fuck?
who the fuck?
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Oh man, it's the wallet. It's the wallet. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Damn it, young Kushy!